Matt Damon. All right, that's the story that everybody's kind of talking about right now. Let me see if I can cue it up. I'm doing some new things with the graphics right now, so you have to bear with me a little bit. But I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm reading here. So Matt Damon has revealed that James Cameron offered him the lead role in Avatar, and his life could have been different. So I'm not gonna read the whole thing out to you. I mean, by now you guys have already been like going through everything and just going crazy, just like I have on every little thing that has been going on with this ridiculous story. I'm still shocked on everything that's happening with it. So it turns out that Matt Damon had a chance to be in the first Avatar movie, the Avatar franchise by James Cameron. James was pretty much like, I don't have to give it to you. I can give it to a no-name. I know this movie's going to blow up and going to be big, but I want you in it. And then they just, from what I can tell, there was some scheduling conflicts, and Matt couldn't do it. I got the Bourne Supremacy. I got all this other stuff going on, James. I'm sorry. I want to do it, but I can't do it. Was that before or after Elysium? I don't know. Maybe that was part of the reason why he was like, I don't want to do it. Just know all the sci-fi stuff after what happened with Elysium. Maybe before, or maybe because he was about to work on Elysium. Maybe he was like, I don't think I should do that. But either way it goes, it turns out that wasn't the only thing that James offered him. He was also offered 10% of the box office. 10%. This man would have over $250 million right now. I already looked up his net worth. His net worth says that he's like 160 right now. Now that's from what he did, but without Avatar. He put out over 400, almost 500 million. This dude probably would have over $500 million in the bank right now. And he said he was talking to his friend. And the best thing about this was, his friend was like, yeah, we would do this. We would be doing the same things. We'd have the same meetings and having the same scenarios probably around that. Yeah, but we would be doing all that stuff like in outer space is pretty much is what his friend said to him. And that was one of the best lines out of the whole thing. So obviously he knows. I mean, but at the time you didn't know. I mean, this is the guy who made Titanic. But he didn't know if Avatar was going to be the greatest movie of all time, was going to beat the Titanic record. The same guy, lightning struck twice. That rarely happens. I said this. I felt like Avatar might not even make 1.5. Avatar Part 2 might not even make 1.5 billion. Maybe it will. Now I'm leaning towards between 1.5 to 2 billion. But I don't think it's going to go to 2 billion. I said that because of the fact that James Cameron took so long into making the Avatar sequels, there's more Avatar fans have died than are being born, James. I'm sorry, dude. You just let the clock run out. So what's going to happen with Avatar, right? Maybe it's probably going to be less than 2 billion. With China being out there and being the factor that it crushed the first time, it's still a factor. So it's a chance. I don't think it's going to make 2 billion, but I've been wrong before. Oh, sounds like the food is here. If Matt Damon was in it, yes, I would. Yeah, if Matt Damon, because here's the thing, there was no way in the world Matt would have been happy with the whole. Let's wait 11 years to do the sequel. Like, dude, I got things to do, man. Let's go. There's no way with a megastar like Matt Damon in there. Let's make this thing happen. But at the same time, you don't tell James Cameron what to do. So who knows, man? Who knows what would have been if Matt Damon would have been a part of this? Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Avatar 2 Avatar the franchise as a whole would have been better with Matt Damon on that? I do. I think so. I think everything that I'm saying now about the whole franchise and how it's going to take a while for it to get to the heights that it was, I'm changing my whole mind on that now. I think with Matt Damon in there, it would have been pushed. It would have been pushed to a higher caliber. No offense to any other. It's an amazing cast, but with Matt Damon a part of that roster, it would have been awesome. Let me know what you guys think. So I'm going to move on to the next thing. So I just watched Netflix. I'm going to go into a whole Netflix thing real fast. So what is up with, I feel like Seinfeld right there. What's the deal with Netflix? Netflix just straight up, they got porn on there now? I mean, there's this movie, and I know I'm late to this because this thing came out in 2015. but it's on Netflix, and I see this getting played. I'm like, what are you watching? This is a movie called Love. I'm like, oh, you mean that series? Like, no. And it got a lot of acclaim in Cannes. But I'm watching this movie. It's a movie. It's a French movie. And it's called Love. And it's American guys fall in love with this woman who's like obviously a sex addict, and then they try to introduce another girl in the mix because she wants a whole bunch of stuff that this dude obviously just is not ready for. It was very hard to focus on the plot to this thing and what was really going on because the way it cuts is very jarring. It's very split on the Rotten Tomatoes, the critic reviews and stuff. It's very, very split, man. It's very weird. But the thing that I couldn't take my eyes away from was that it was straight up pornography. Now, the reviewing of the movie is, well, I barely could keep up with it, so I'm not reviewing the movie. What I'm talking about with this movie is the fact that it was straight up pornography, man. I mean, you got like straight up and entering things and touching things and wet things and hard things and a lot of things. I mean, and I'm like, my friend was telling me about like no, they show it all. I'm like, no, they imply it, and then they put it on. No, right in there. I'm like, this is not NC-17, man. She was not. What was that May said on Harlem World? She was. You remember that girl that said she was 19? She was not 19, man. I followed her to school. Like, oh my, I mean, into this and on and kissing that and all of it. It was the hub, man. It was the hub. You know what I'm talking about? It was straight up pornography, man. It was straight up like this was a movie. I feel like Ha Davis. This is a movie. It was a movie. I mean, I'm like, really? Netflix is doing this now? And they said, I'm looking for their rating. Like, this film is not rated. Is this rated? Yes, it is. It's rated X. That is an X-rated movie, man. That is an X. You need to give that movie that X rating. It's for this France. I'm like, oh, it's from France. Oh, okay. So what does that mean? Like movies like that are on PBS over there in France? Is Sesame Street gonna play after it? What does that have to do with it? It's here on Netflix, man. You can default to the kids section, but kids, you can go right back to the regular version of Netflix, and there's gonna be right there. Ooh, with love. Ooh, these people are in love, mommy. Look, I guarantee you right now, kids that can't get access to check. You know what, parents. Here you go. I'm a snitch. Here you go. I'm about to snitch. You can go to the Netflix website and go into your account. Check out the history, the play history. Kids that are afraid to them cookies and stuff. There's cookies in Netflix. So check the history, view history, and check out what people have access to your Netflix account, what they watching, and watch. Some of y'all are gonna see love in there. Because it's a straight up porno, and if you're not trying to have to go into the incognito of your laptop and all that stuff, and mom, I know what you're doing, and you know that mom knows what you're doing in there and stuff, and if I check the cookies in their laptop and I find you went on that porn site again, I'm gonna beat your butt. Yeah, check that Netflix history, man. It's there. Trust me. If they watching that love movie, they watching a porno, man. It's right there on Netflix. I snitched on all y'all. Tekashi 6ix9ine. All y'all. That is straight up pornography. It's just straight up, man. That's what was happening. Like all kinds of that. This the nasty, Mr. Nasty time. Yeah, I watched it. Watched that whole thing. Yeah, I watched it. I'm an adult, man. I'm a grown ass man. I can watch it. But I'm snitching on all y'all kids though. So go ahead. Get mad off if you want to, man. That was straight up porn. What do you guys think about this, man? Like, you got unrated, and I never thought that Netflix had things on that would have movies like that would push rated R, of course. Nudity, yes, but straight up intercourse, straight up fellatio. Man, she fellaced the man right on the yo. I never thought I'd see it, but there it goes. There it is. There it is. I can't call it. I'm not mad at him. If there's any other movies out there that any of y'all can suggest to me, let me know on the down low and I'll go watch that shit, because that was kind of crazy, man. I'll do that. I gotta see some more, man. That was wild. Some of that stuff was better than the stuff I seen on the hub, man. I mean, come on. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. This is ridiculous. Is Netflix going too far? Put it in the box to let me know what you think, guys, and subscribe as always. And until next time, guys, peace.